Hello, fellow Murdlers. Today is Tuesday, April 23rd, 2024, and it's a great day to solve a murder. Today we have Deductive LOGICO solves the mystery of the body of the spooky caretaker. We have 6 3x3 grids with suspects, motives, locations, and weapons, and we will have a red murder clue today, so let's go ahead and check that out. All right, the body was found in the Haunted Grove. So for a location, we could go ahead and select the Haunted Grove as the murder location, and we'll use our detective's notebook and our clues and evidence to figure out who was in the Haunted Grove, what weapon they brought, and why they committed the crime. Let's go ahead and meet our suspects today. We have Uncle Midnight, Lady Violet, and Grandmaster Rose. The weapons are a bear trap, an axe, and an oar, and the locations are the cliffs, the docks, and the Haunted Grove, which is again, of course, our murder location. Finally, our motives are to see what it felt like to kill, to escape blackmail, and to rob the victim. Let's go ahead and dive into our clues and evidence. Uncle Midnight did not want to rob the victim, so we find Uncle Midnight here under our suspects and robbing the victim as motive, and we can put an X there and cross this one off. The shortest suspect had a weapon made of metal, so let's flip through our suspects and check out their heights. We've got 5'8", 5, and 5'7". Alright, so Lady Violet is the shortest suspect. So now we need to figure out which of these weapons was made of metal. So we have the bear trap as a possibility, an axe as a possibility made of wood and metal, and the oar as an impossibility. It's made of wood. So we can put that as an X for Lady Violet. Lady Violet did not have the oar. Okay, so this is a decoder ring puzzle. I can tell because we have single letter here, K, and obviously that can't translate to English. Unless you're sending a passive-aggressive text. But I see this is probably A. And I'm not yet at the skill level for my decoder rings where I'm going to force y'all to sit through and listen to me hem and haw over this. But just to kind of call out some things I'm seeing, I see A here for K. So I think if you add 10, I think that'll get you K from A. And let's see, here's A here in the middle of a 3-letter word. Based on what I know of like what these puzzles typically would have here, I'm gonna guess was, and then if this is 5 letters, I'm gonna guess this was found versus like was seen. Something A. If this is was, then this is S. So something, and then something A, something that starts with an S. And a double letter here. If this is W, then this is W, and then 2 vowels. Could be weed. Could be wood. We've got a bunch of wood weapons. I don't think we have anything to do with like gardening or whatever. So, wood. That is wood. That'd be wooden. Alright, I'm gonna call it at that. I'm gonna say that's good enough for now. Wooden was found, something starting with an S. And so I'm trying to think through if it's plus 10 for K. Let's see, K is like, would that be U, or am I going the wrong way? If K, so if we have to go minus 10, right, to get to A from K. So maybe we start at Z and do minus 10. So Z by X W V U T P. So not P. All right, see, this is what I'm saying. I'm not good at these. Not as good at these as I want to be yet. Oh, okay, here we go, Q. So maybe it's minus 9? All right, I'm going to play around with that a little bit and see what I can figure out. But just to kind of walk through my reasoning there, I'll go back to main for a moment. So A here, and that might be minus 10. So I was trying to see, like, do we need to go backwards from A? Oh, maybe we need to go backwards from A. Oh, okay, that's where we go. Okay, I got it. Okay, so if we go backwards 10 from A, then that gives us Q. A wooden splinter was found near a shark. Q. Thank you for anyone who stuck it through that long walk for a ham sandwich. Oh, I didn't even solve the clue yet. Okay, a wooden splinter was found near a shark. So let's look at the weapons. I'm going to assume the ore. Yeah, watch out for splinters. And then let's look at our locations again. I don't think we'd find a shark in either of these. Water, right? So the docks, and sure enough, look out for sharks. So that means we're going to put the ore at the docks, and that means also we can say Lady Violet was not at the docks because she did not have that weapon, and that weapon had to be at the docks. All right, so there's that. Now I feel like we can cross it off. And now we've got a simpler one. A Scorpio had the axe, so not a two-parter this time. Just we figure out who the Scorpio is and we give them the axe. That sounds a bit violent, but I guess we are solving a murder puzzle. So that gave Grandmaster Rose the axe there as their weapon, which leaves Uncle Midnight to have the ore. And we also can round this out to give Lady Violet the bear trap. So again, the ore was at the docks, so we can put Uncle Midnight at the docks. And we know also that the motive for the docks now was not to rob the victim, so we can put those X's there as well for that location motive lineup. All right. So that was a helpful clue there. That gave us quite a bit. All right. Now we have an either or clue. Either a bear trap was on the cliffs or Grandmaster Rose brought a bear trap. Okay, so we know that Grandmaster Rose did not bring a bear trap. Grandmaster Rose brought the axe. So that means the first part of this must be correct. So a bear trap was on the cliffs. So Lady Violet had the bear trap, which means Lady Violet must have been on the cliffs. And that gives us, oh, here we go, Grandmaster Rose as our murderer today with the axe in the Haunted Grove, but we're not done. I'm just going to mark these in. Grandmaster Rose with an axe in the Haunted Grove. Let's figure out now our motive. We're almost there. Let's see if there's anything else we can fill in. No, not yet, I don't believe. No, okay. Whoever wanted to escape blackmail was right-handed. So let's flip through. We've got left-handed, right-handed, and left-handed. Okay, so Lady Violet, I think this will do it. Lady Violet wanted to escape blackmail, and that leaves only one possible motive for Uncle Midnight, right? Uncle Midnight? Do we get Midnight 3 in the web puzzles, or is Midnight 3 just in the books? Or Midnight the 3rd? I don't know. I'm probably saying that weird. It's because I just only read it. Okay, so that gave us the motive to rob the victim for Grandmaster Rose. And let's go ahead and flip over our cards. But before I see if we were right, I'm just going to take a moment, fill out the rest of my grid, and make sure everything's looking correct. All right, there's the grid all filled out, or the detective's notebook all filled out. So we've got Grandmaster Rose with an axe in the Haunted Grove to rob the victim. Let's go ahead and see if we were right. All right, we were right. Thanks so much for playing along with me today. I hope this was a helpful walkthrough. I promise I'm going to get even better at the decoder ring as time goes on, and we will see you tomorrow.